Hi, everyone. Can you guys hear and see me okay? The lighting in this hotel is extremely bad. Hey, Aunt Banana. Hey, Lynette. How is everybody? Hey, Brandy. We are going to try to do this live. The hotel Wi Fi is not the most reliable. Hey, Jesse. Hello, Tara. Are you guys still safe from the wildfires? Good. I'm glad you're safe. Hey, weekly budgets. How is everybody? How is everybody's hump day going? I am exhausted. And I absolutely hate Houston, Texas. It is so humid here. My hair was all cute this morning. It was all curled and nice. Hey, Diane, thanks for joining. And now it looks like this. My curls fell pretty quickly. Jesse, I bet you are walking what did you tell me? I think you told me like you walk 2 miles at work every day. Yes, weekly. I'm here for a conference for work. So I'm smack in the middle of downtown. And weekly, I always forget your first name. Is it Veronica? Is that your first name? Hey, Holly. Yeah, I've heard that the Northeast is extremely hot as well. 27,000 steps. Holy moly. Oh, look at me having a memory. Well, welcome. Yeah, I am. As the conference is in the medical district, so that's where I'm at. I also figured out just a bit ago, actually, that because I don't drive home until Friday afternoon, and so Greece is going to have to go to the bank and get the money for our videos for the next couple of weeks. And I just figured out a bit ago that I did not through the binders before I left to see what we were going to put where. So I'm going to have to rely on Greece to go through the binders and tell me what it is that we need so that I can tell him what kind of money to get. I know, Tara, that's what I said. when we were texting the other day and she told me that, I was like, holy moly, that's a lot. I can't believe we're in the middle of July already. I looked at the calendar or at the date today and it said July 16th. I'm like, holy geez. It's insane. It really is. I'm trying to sit that light is like shining right in my face. I was trying because if I had it the way that it was, like it looks like it's too dark, but it's like shining in my face. Ugh. At the hotel where I'm staying, they have like security that like walks around, and one of the guys was walking around last night. We were on the patio, and me and some coworkers, and we were like, "Man, how do you do this?" And he's like, "It's really hard during the summer." because he has to wear all black and it's freaking hot. It's hot down here. I know, Jesse, I'm so excited. It feels weird not having any money to play with. I really wanted to play with money, but I didn't want to risk bringing it with me. So, and I think Veronica, you can tell me. I've heard that Friday they're expecting a tropical storm to hit here. Is that like still a thing? Because if so, I'm going to hightail it up out of here when my conference ends on Friday at noon. Well, Jesse, I imagine it is. I mean, it's not like cold up in the Seattle area, but you're probably a lot cooler than 96 degrees. Oh yeah. Oh, Veronica, that's good. Because I was asking the facilitator like, hey, when are we going to get out on Friday? Because all every other day this week it's been from 8 to or from 7:30 to 3, and I'm like, man, if I have to wait until 3 o'clock to leave, and I've got to drive all the way up to the Metroplex, like I won't be home till like 8 o'clock. But luckily, we get to leave at noon on Friday, so I'll be home before dinner. I hope Greece has dinner ready for me when I get there on Friday. 95 degrees in Seattle? That's insane. Is that like normal? Yeah, Veronica, you never do know with the weather guy. Oh man. I'm ready to get home to Greece and my fur babies. Tara, that's exactly right. You can over exaggerate your forecast and never lose your job. That's right. That's funny. So I am really excited about the next couple of months. So in August, I have a collab with Lindsay over at Bookish Mama Budgets, which I'm really excited about because we are both turning 40. Um, and our birthdays are a day apart. Hi, Miss Judy. So that's in August. And then in September, I have I'm hosting my first ever hosting of a collab with 19 other creators. So I'm really excited about that. Next couple of months are going to be really exciting. Oh wow, Jesse. So normal is 70s and you're sitting at 95. That's insane. Thank you, Tara. I'm excited. And then in August, Greece and I are going to Toronto for my birthday, which I've been talking about for months, I feel like, on my videos. And so I'm really, really excited for that. But I sat down today, or I was thinking today, like, I don't know how I'm going to film for the week that we get back because the week that we're gone is a pay week. So I got to try to figure out how I'm going to work out that filming. Holly, you know what? That's what we should have done. We should have challenged each other to see who would save more doing chip away on their lives. That's what we should have done. You're right. Tara, it is. And Greece texted me earlier today and was like, wow, you're at 531. I'm like, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Hey, Missy, it's good. It's humid. I was just telling them earlier that I had my hair all nice and curled and it was so cute. And, about 2 minutes after I got outside, it, it fell. So this is what it is now. I'm going to meet up with my coworkers when I get off of here and just kind of chillax and have a drink. Tara, I thought about that, but I really don't like prop money. Like, I don't. So I think I'm either gonna be like, hey guys, these videos are not gonna be off this pay period, or we'll just figure a way. Like, we'll pull the money from another like area and then pay it back when we get back to do our paycheck. Thank you, everybody. Hey, Pat. And like, I know that all of you would be like, go and enjoy your vacation and like, don't worry about filming. But I feel bad. I would feel bad if I didn't have a set of videos out. So I don't know. We'll see. Luckily, we do have like quote unquote side money, like money that's not tracked like in a binder or anything like that. And so we could borrow from that and then just pay it back um, when we get back to when we get back in the States to do the rest of the videos. Hello, Miss Jeanette. I'm good. How are you? I know. I know, Judy. I don't I worry about letting people down, like, cuz now, like, over the last probably 2 months now, I've had a video a day, and I don't want I don't want to disappoint anybody by not keeping up that schedule, but we'll just have to kind of wait and see. Pat Grease and I, for my 40th birthday, are going to Toronto at the end of August. I'm so freaking stoked. I cannot wait. We're flying to New York because Greece has his two bestest friends in the entire world live in upstate New York. They live in the Catskills area. So we're going to fly up there, and then um, we are renting a vehicle so that we can drive across the border, which is like one of the top things on my bucket list. And I refuse to drive to Mexico. So um, we're going to drive across the border, and then we're going to be in Toronto for 3 days, I think, and then drive back to New York, and then spend one more day there, and then come home. Yeah, I know. It's not. I mean, I don't. I don't know how to explain it. Like I want. Like, there have been people that have reached out to me and been like, I look forward to your videos, and I look forward to, like, the random stuff that comes out of your mouth and whatever. It really picks my day up, and I don't know. Not so much an obligation, but Judy, yeah, whenever we get to 100, typically we will change that out for a prop and put that money in the bank. Pat Grease is 6'8", so I'm not overly worried about it. But he also used to be a correctional officer, so he is very much very attentive to what happens around us all the time. Tara, you never let anyone down. I was just telling Grace the other day, Tara, that because I've had your holiday book printed out and cut, and I'm like, how am I going to work this in? I think what I might do is add some money to my freebie Friday and do the freebie Friday, the minis, and then also do your book because it's just so stinking adorable. What do you mean, Missy? The A6 binder looks like an A7 in his videos. What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. He does have big hands, which is good because I'm a big lady. So Jeanette, yeah. And what I worry about is that if I don't film it, I won't do it. Right. So I'm like, no. Tara, but it's so cute. I just wanna use it. Of course, that's how I feel about all of my challenges. But I do worry that if I don't film it, I won't do it. And so we've got to figure. I think we've decided that we'll borrow from like we have like an extra account that isn't shown on the budget channel, and so I think what we'll do is just like pull from that what we anticipate having, and then make adjustments to later videos depending on how that all shakes out. Because August is a magic month for us. We get a third paycheck in the month. So hey Tanya, welcome. You're all good, dear. I feel bad that I'm not saving anything. I don't have any money to save, but I still wanted to get on and talk to you guys because this is literally the highlight of my week. And the last 3 days have been horrendous. I mean, not horrendous. I've learned a lot of good things, but the drive down here was absolutely horrible. So yeah, I'm ready to go home, but I'm not looking forward to the drive home on Friday. And another thing, so the hotel that I'm staying at, it lets me connect my phone to the TV here so that I can still watch all of you, but I can't change the speed because I usually like watching people who are monetized. I typically watch at 1.5 speed, and then people who are non-monetized, I watch at 1 speed. And it won't let me do that on the hotel TV, and so I can't watch half the videos that I want to every day. So it's going to be a lot of catching up when I get home. Hey Andra, how are you? It's good. It's very humid here. Um but it's a lot of good information. I'm learning how to successfully interrogate suspects. So it's been a lot of fun. Tara, it has, and anybody who's ever worked in the financial services industry um, knows that the financial service industry folks are a little crazy when it comes to after conference partying. So I've had to be like, I've been the dud. I've been back in the room at like 10 o'clock every night. Like, y'all party. I'm too old. Hey, Angela. But, and like, Me, it's myself and four coworkers, and then everybody else that's here is in law enforcement. And I love me some cops. So we've had a lot of good fun. So Tara, the more north you go in Texas, so like my where I'm from or where I live, it's not so much humid. Um the but Houston is down toward the Gulf, so it gets all of the moisture from the Gulf. Angela, same thing. Yep. Banking is like a union. Banking and law enforcement. Yeah. I was also telling my coworkers that I feel out of place because of like us five. I think there's five of us. Like we're the only ones that don't walk in with handcuffs and a 9 millimeter on their hip, right? Like, but at least we're safe in the event something happened. Yep, Andra, same. Yep, military too. Yep. There's a couple of MPs in this class. And what's hilarious is when I walk in, like when I walked in, I turned to one of my coworkers who's an ex-cop and I said, I bet you I can tell which ones are cop versus which ones are ours, like our financial people. And yeah, we were the only five. I work in internal fraud investigations for a financial institution. So I investigate shady employees. Brandy, so we've kind of buddied up with a couple of them, and I asked them if I could just like wear the handcuffs on my hip like one day, and they were like, no. Yeah, it's been raining. It rained a little bit yesterday. It rained almost all day Monday. But today it was just hot. I've always wanted to work at a casino, but I've heard that if you work at a casino, you can't gamble. Is that true? Or is it like you just can't gamble at that casino? Oh, boo. Then I'd never work at a casino if I couldn't gamble. Like, I gotta be able to go to Vegas. Right. So you can't gamble at the casino that you work at, but you can gamble at another casino. So, like, if I worked at a casino in Oklahoma, I could still gamble in Vegas. Oh, Jesse, I'm so jealous. I want to walk around with handcuffs. It just looks hella intimidating. You know what I mean? Like walking around with handcuffs and a 9 millimeter on your hip. It's just intimidating. But it's also interesting because there's a couple of them that are from out of state. And so they're staying here. And they're staying here at the same hotel. And we were all just out on the patio, just having a chat and whatever. And the homeless population in Houston, like I thought Dallas was bad, but the part of Houston that we're staying in, it's pretty rough. And they would like there was like a lot of homeless people just like walking around. And the second one of them like came around, like you could see the cops like instantly like stiffen up. Like, no man, we ain't got nothing for you. Keep on shuffling, keep on shuffling. I was like, oh man, no, I feel safe, you know. It was nice. We gave one of the guys, I had a $10 bill, so I was like, here you go. I'm too cheap to gamble because I always just end up donating instead of winning. I think that's most folks. Even though I heard, I forgot whose live. It was somebody's live last week, and they were talking about how their friend hit a $10,000 jackpot. I'm like, oh my god, I wish that was me. I would love that so much. You know what, Pat? I used to be addicted to lottery scratch offs, and scratcher savings challenges took that addiction away. So I don't know which one's worse. I guess lottery tickets are worse because you're spending money and you're not guaranteed any money in return. But at least with savings challenges, you're guaranteed to save the money that you scratch. So I think that's a better addiction. Yeah, especially in tribal casinos, like the odds of you winning are very slim. We've had really good luck in Vegas though, when the times that we've gone. I'm thinking we're going to go again in February. I think we're going to make that an annual thing. We really enjoy Vegas. Thank you, Missy. Ooh, and another good thing too, when I get home, I'm going to have almost all of my giveaway items delivered. So I'm going to be able to go through those and set up the bundles. And I'll probably announce those not in a video next week, but in a video the following week. Angela, my queue was so bad. But you know what? It's fine. And I finally got on the website that I think Lindsay told me about, AliExpress. I finally got on that website and ordered some scratch stickers so that I can reuse them. Tara Grease and we enjoy gambling. Like it's fun, right? But we have a cap. Like we take $100. Like especially if we go to WinStar, which is the one just across the border in Oklahoma. But once we discovered playing blackjack, you make not only does your money last longer, but you tend to make more back. You tend to make more back through blackjack versus like slot machines. Oh, Judy, yay. I looked on Amazon and they were just so expensive. So I'm going to give these AliExpress ones a try. Lindsay and I think two other creators told me that that's where they got theirs from. Hey, Lynette. I've been texting Grace every day and I'm like, I got mail today. Go make sure you check the mail. And so he'll send me a picture of like the envelope. I'm really excited to get home to see all the stuffs that I got, even though I'm not. I mean, there's two. Judy, I got one of your giveaways that I won. I think the second one that I won that came in the mail, and then I got, I think one order that I made for me. I forgot who it was, and then all the rest are the giveaways. All of the giveaway stuff, and I'm so excited. Andrew, I tried 3-card poker. I suck at it bad. Oh, Brandy, Timu. I didn't even think about Timu. This AliExpress, I got 3 packs of 100, I think. Like I got a gold, a silver, and a rose golds. I got 3 packs of 100 for like $6. It was like super cheap. Oh, Judy. It's funny. Like the dealers at a blackjack table, in my experience, are much nicer and much more accommodating and like telling you like, oh, you don't want to hit that because of the like the book says this or whatever than the poker dealers. Hey, Donna B. We also want to go on a cruise because I hear that the card games on the cruise are like the best. Me too, Donna B. I love it. I may give 3 card poker a try next time we're in Vegas. I feel like card gambling is the best in Vegas, and I think we're going to be there in February. That's kind of our we stopped buying each other like Grease and I, we stopped buying each other like big Christmas gifts. We'll get each other like like 1 or 2 little things to have under the tree. Um, but for the big Christmas gift after every year, we take a trip. So last year we went to Vegas, and I think we'll do that again this year. Dang, Brandy, that's nice. Is roulette? No, I'm gonna sound like an idiot. Is roulette the one with the ball on the little spinny thing on the spinny wheel? Is that's roulette, right? My pop likes playing craps, but he'll never go in a casino to do it. He always just sends me money and says, "Here, play this." Oh, see, one of Greece's friends likes playing roulette. When we were in Vegas, he sent us with money and told us how to bet for his roulette, and I think he gave us $20, and we took home 125. So he did good. I really like blackjack. And the best part about Vegas is you get free drinks. So I can sit at a blackjack table and be there for 6 hours and just be sipping uh on my what did I drink? I drank apple crown and Sprite, I think. And I just sat and just drank for 6 hours and played blackjack. And it was a great time. Good night, Pat. Yeah, depending on where you sit, like as far as like what section or the casino, yeah, the drink people are kind of hit or miss. The best casino, the best experience we had in a casino was at the Mirage. So I'm so sad that they closed it. Caesars, never go there. We will never go there again. That was the absolute worst. Lynette, same. That's why I don't do lottery scratchers anymore. Hey, Trina. Yeah, I either do Apple Crown and Sprite, or I'll do Captain Morgan and Diet Coke. And Grace does Coors Light. That's all he drinks when we're sitting there gambling. But it is nice in Vegas because they bring it to you and it's free as long as you're playing. When I took Greece to Vegas for his 40th, we went with a group of friends, and one of our friends doesn't gamble. And they were sitting at the table trying to get free drinks. And they're like, yeah, you're not playing. Your drink is not free. Tara, where the Luxor is, I don't even go to that part of the strip. I don't know. We stay like toward the middle, and I think it's the north end. So like the Cosmo, Caesars, even though we're never going to go there again. The Bellagio. Uh, what else is right there? The Paris. Mandalay Bay is a good one too. I've never had an amaretto sour, but I don't like amaretto, so I don't know that I'd like it. Oh, Andrea, really? That sounds so fun. I would never do it because it's not my thing, but I love Vegas, but I can't be there more than a few days, a couple days actually. Oh, Donna B, that sounds fun. I hope the Caesars in AC is better than the one in Vegas. They're a bunch of buttholes, man. They were so rude to me and Grace. The Strat is cool too. You know, it's funny when we went there. We went to Vegas for Grace's 40th. We wanted to go to the Sphere because it had opened like I think a month or two before we got there because we went not last October but the October prior to that, and it was $165 just to get in to the Sphere, like no attraction, no nothing, like just to get in, it was $165. It was insane. Hey, Renee. The one thing that we also wanted to do the Ferris wheel. I think they call it the Big Eye in Vegas, but we never got to it. So maybe if we go back in February, we'll get on it. I'm also hoping that by the time I get home, my wedding ring will be back from the warranty place. Bye, Judy. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping in. I don't think I've been up in the stratosphere. I've been in the bottom part, but I don't think I've ever been up to the top of the stratosphere. Oh, see, Donna B, we used to be slot people too until we discovered blackjack, and now that's all we play when we go to the casino. Bye. Enjoy your week. Thanks for stopping in. I'm hoping the next time that I go to Vegas, I can get a chance to meet Eva from Budget Your Life. That would be so exciting. I'm hoping. Yeah, Tara went. So I went to Vegas for my 30th birthday with a girlfriend. I guess, well, it was me, one of my girlfriends, and then her sister and her mom. We all went to Vegas for my 30th birthday. Um, and we went to the Michael Jackson Cirque du Soleil, and it was phenomenal. Yeah, Renee, Greece wants to see. Is it Chris Angel? Is that his name? Greece wants to go see a Chris Angel show. So maybe we'll do that in February if we go to. Hi, baby. Oh, is it called the High Roller? I thought it was called the Big Eye. Oops. Oh yeah, Shinlin. We saw a lot of what do you call a lot of banners and billboards for him when we were there. Hey Odette. Dang, Donna B. I like it though. I love Vegas. But I can't stay more than a couple of days. I get tired of it. So I have to leave. Yeah. I think if we did go see anybody, I think Greece would want to see Chris Angel. My mom wants to go see Terry Fader. Now, she's seen Terry Fader like 4 or 5 times in Oklahoma and in Texas, but she wants to see his Vegas show. So eventually I'm gonna have to take mama to Vegas so that she can see Terry Fader in Vegas. Thank you, Tara, for running her playlist. You're so awesome. Oh, okay. Wow. That's kind of a quick turnaround for a Vegas show. And I know a couple other places Greece and I want to go, like in the States. We want to go to Seattle and we'd like to go to, um, I think, Northern California, maybe. I want to go to Nashville. We plan on doing a lot of traveling over the next couple of years, but we've got to save for it. That's why starting in January, I'm going to have a travel day, which I'm really, really excited to save for future travel. And then also for our 10th wedding anniversary travel, we want to do a tour of Europe or a Hawaiian, or I mean, I'm sorry, an Alaskan cruise. Oh, he's making a liar out of me. He says he would rather see Penn and Teller or David Copperfield. We shall see. Actually, Brandy, I do want to go to Utah. I want to see Salt Lake. Where are you in Utah, Brandy? Renee, one of my best friends, went on an Alaskan cruise a few years ago and said it was the best vacation she's ever been on. And she's been multiple places around the world. Brandy, Greece would want to see the lake because he would want to try to fish in it, but I want to see the city. You are? Well, maybe that needs to be our 2026 travel then. Oh yeah, Moab. Yeah, I hear Moab is beautiful. Tara, that's so funny. I bet you would not give a hell to go to Alaska. I'm also really, really mad at the post office, both US and Canadian Post, for not having your freaking package to you yet. I'm so ticked off. I wrote a very scathing email to the USPS telling them they need to figure out where the heck my package is. That makes me so mad. I knew I should have sent it a different way. But Tara, Grease talks to folks in your neck of the woods all the time. He's always talking to people up in Western Canada on the phone. I love how you just blame your postal service. The USPS ain't nothing great either. Oh, Jet, me too. That's why Grease and I are going to Toronto at the end of next month. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to go to the Hockey Hall of Fame. It's been like I've wanted to go since as long as I can remember. Tiny, tiny kid. Worst case Ontario. Yeah, Odette, I'm excited. I'm really excited. And like I'm a nervous traveler just because and I don't really know like where it came from. I never used to be this way. I think just since I gotten older and I have less patience than I did ever before. I think that's kind of what's led to it. Um, but I'm very very excited. Oh, and banana, that'd be awesome too. If we get enough saved over the next 5 years, which I think we will be able to, especially with paying down this debt. Um, we're either gonna do the Alaskan cruise, we'll do a 2 week trip to Hawaii, or we are going to do a European tour and we would tour Italy, Scotland, Germany, and the UK. Oh, that true. True. I came across a girl on Instagram or a woman on Instagram, and her entire content is the We Do Not Care Club. And she cracks me up so much. Angela, that's so sad that it just sits. And I didn't track it. I knew I should have done the tracking. I just I'm regretting it because now poor Tara still after a month does not have her giveaway prize. Oh, Dad, that's nice. Renee, no way. There's a husband version out there. That's awesome. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii just because everybody that I like our nail tech, she goes like 4 times a year because she has family there. And so everybody that I know that has ever been to Hawaii says that it's very slow. Like people just move at their own pace. And I love that. I love the sound of that so much because I feel like everybody just lives life way too fast. So it would just be nice to be somewhere where I can just enjoy the slowness and the peacefulness of life. Oh, Dad, I bet it is. Sorry, guys. Is it really? So it's kind of just like laxadays, go with the flow, kind of. Oh, wow, Angela. That's scary. Yeah, we were going to do something big for our fifth wedding anniversary, which was this past April. But because we've been so focused on debt, like I didn't want to take money from savings to do anything huge. And I didn't want to take our focus away from debt. So we decided that for our 10th wedding anniversary, we'll do something real big to celebrate. So I got 5 years to save for that. And I'm excited because starting in January, it's going to have travel is going to have its own binder and its own day dedicated to it. So I'm excited. All right, my friends. Yeah, New York City, like the city was way too fast paced. I felt very uncomfortable, and people there they're rude. So, oh, Odette, London, Paris, and Amsterdam. I would love to go to Amsterdam too. Holly, that's amazing. My parents Saturday, as a matter of fact, are going to celebrate 45 years. Their 45th wedding anniversary is Saturday. Tara, you can, girl. We're going to step up our travel in January. But all right, my friends, I am being summoned by my coworkers to go have a drink. So thank you, everybody who joined, even though this was just a chat session and no saving, no playing games, no yelling at chip away. Very, very glad to see and talk to all of you. Yes, Renee, version and Viking are ones that we were looking into. All right, folks, enjoy your Wednesday evening. I will see you all tomorrow for quarter days. And again, thank you everybody for stopping in. And I hope all of you enjoy your evening and happy, huge savings, everybody. Love you guys. Bye.